2K23 is finally here, and I couldn't be more excited to give you guys my build. So here is the build. Look, I'm gonna get straight into it because I don't want to waste you guys' time. I know you guys want to get to the game and play it. So look, I'm gonna give you guys the stats, and I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys the badges and the takeover that I chose for this build. As we know, the badges are extremely complicated. So right here we have a 6'1" point guard. We have him at 177 pounds. 6'7" wingspan, and he is compact. Now I'm gonna go through each stat individually, let you guys know why I decided on these stats based on my experience playing the game. So with that being said, driving layup. I know you guys are thinking there is no dunk. Why is there no dunk and only driving layup? Well, chase downs were nerfed. You do not, like, the defender does not get chase down blocks as often, nor do you get these weird animations as often when you're going up for a layup. So layups are actually a lot more consistent, and they actually buffed layup just slightly. That's why I decided to go with no dunking. I feel like dunking sacrifices a lot, and if you guys have been using the builder and have been testing them out, you guys already know that you have to be specified to a certain area. You can't be great at everything. You know, you could be balanced, but you can't be great at everything. So I decided to go with the 81 layup so you can still finish around the rim. Now, shooting. Hold on, pause. Listen, before we even continue with the video, make sure y'all go ahead and hit that like button. Make sure y'all smash that sub button too, alright? And let's go ahead and run it up and hit us like goal of 200 likes on this video. Let's go ahead and do it. So let's continue with the video. I went with a 93 3 ball. The reason why I went with a 93 is because you get the extra badge point right here, and also if you go lower than a 92, you lose limitless range. As you guys can see on the tier 3, you lose it from gold to silver. So I went with a 92, and whatever, you know, I had the extra badge point, so I put it up there at a 93. Same thing with mid-range. If I go lower, I lose a badge point. 71 free throw. You can make consistent free throw with that if you're playing the rec or a pro-am. Pass accuracy, guys. If you are a guard, if you are a PG and you're running the point guard for your team, you need to have an 85 or higher pass accuracy. If you don't have a 85 or higher pass accuracy, guys, you will float the ball every single time, and trust me, it's not good. The ball would never get there. So if you're playing any other position besides the PG, make sure you have it an 80 or higher, guys. Trust me, a lot of people already been complaining about it. So don't ruin the build by, you know, making that mistake. So ball handle, I put it at a 94 because at a 92 you unlock all the dribble moves, and at a 94 you get handles for days on gold, as you guys can see right here on the tier, under the tier 3. Speed with ball, I put it at a 90 because it also helps unlock certain dribble styles. Certain dribble styles. Listen to what I'm saying. Dribble styles. So you need either a 90 or a 92 speed with ball. I feel like a 92 is sacrificing a lot for certain dribble styles, which is fine. You don't really need like the crazy dribble styles. They haven't even put out all the good ones yet, or the decent ones, and the decent ones will be like Kyrie, quick, and they haven't even put those out. Shifty, they haven't even put those out yet. So a 90 is perfectly fine. The ones that require you to have a 92 will be like Curry, which is not that great. So 90 is fine. Go ahead, and moving on to defense, we have a 72 perimeter defense. Guys, you want to have some sort of perimeter defense. I know a lot of people are saying, okay, you don't need to put defense on your player because if you're playing with a lock, what's the point? Well, in my opinion, eventually you're going to get switched on. If everybody knows that guards don't have defense, they're going to try to expose that. So people are eventually going to catch on to that. So might as well make a build with somewhat of a perimeter defense. So if you need to get a few bumps here and there, you're able to, at least. You know, you're not going to be able to defend the ball consistently, but you're able to get somewhat of some stops, right? So same thing with steal. I've seen a lot of people with no steal. I have my players right now is an 88 overall, and every time I reach with him, I haven't even put up his steals yet. Every time I reach with him is a sluggish reach, and trust me, it's a bad look and it's not good at all because it throws you off the play defensively. So Make sure you guys put up your steals, please. So that being said, defensive rebound is up because it goes up in itself when you put up the perimeter defense. So that's the only reason why it's up. Now speed and acceleration, I put those at a 90. Trust me guys, my player moves extremely fast with speed and acceleration at a 90. Some people like going with an 88 speed. It's completely up to you. The speed only affects you when you don't have the ball. Acceleration affects when you have the ball in your hand. It's whatever you feel comfortable with going with. I prefer 90 on speed and acceleration. Strength went up in itself when I put up my perimeter defense. When my perimeter defense, let me see. Oh no, I'm sorry. When I put up my driving layup, that's when my strength went up to a 31. So that's connected to that. And vertical, you know, at a 60. And finally, my stamina at a 94. So let's go ahead and continue and add the takeovers. The takeovers, you have shot creating, you have sharp shooting, and you also have playmaking. I like personally going with limitless and team rating boost. So let's go ahead and continue and complete this build, and let's put the badges together. So you get shades of Nick Van Exel, whatever his name is, Fred VanVleet, and Mike Conley. And now test the build. And let's take a look at these badges. So let's start off with the finishing. The finishing you want to put, so you have Pro Touch and then you have Giant Slayer. So you want to go ahead and put Giant Slayer, Quick Giant Slayer on Hall of Fame because you could only lay up the ball. And then you want to go ahead and add Fearless Finisher on, I believe I put this either on, tell you right now, let's see. And then yep, so this is what I did. I went with Pro Touch as my core badge. These are not permanent, by the way. So then I went with Fearless Finisher on bronze, Acrobat on bronze, and I'm going with Hall of Fame Giant Slayer. So now let's move over to the shooting. The shooting is very important. Shooting, I went with Guard Up. Increase the ability to jump shots when defenders fail to properly contest. A lot of times people try to ghost contest and try to just not even hold the stick or whatever the case may be. They're not really guarding you, but they're there, you know? So I put this at a Hall of Fame in my opinion. Then I put Amped Up at Hall of Fame. And then I went with Limitless, put this as my core badge. I skipped over Deadeye. I put Blinders, and then I put Agent 3 for fades. The only reason why I skipped over Deadeye is because I planned on putting my 4 extra badge points here, and eventually, you know, I can add like, you know, Green Machine and, you know, just other badges like Clutch Shooter, Catch and Shoot, Volume Shooter, and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So like, eventually the extra badge points that I receive, I plan on putting it on shooting. So just keep that in mind also when you're playing the game or when you're creating the build. And finally, the last 2 points, I put it on Comeback Kid on silver. Playmaking, I went with, let's see, what did I go with first? Quick First Step on Hall of Fame. Then I went with Bronze Bailout. Then I did Unpluckable on Gold. And here you're able to unlock these already, so handles for days. And then I put Killer Combo as the core badge. Either or, it doesn't matter. Let's see, yeah, either or, it doesn't matter because they're all worth 7. They're all on gold. And then finally I put Clamp Breaker. Improves, so this is a new badge in the game. Improves the ability to fight off contact, protect the ball, and drive by opponent as the ball handler. This will help you with your driving layup and to blow by an opponent that has clamps or these good locks, right? A Mismatch Expert is a good badge. The only reason why I didn't go with Mismatch Expert is because if you read the description, it says improves the player ability to beat taller defender off the dribble in a one-on-one situation when they're switched onto them. I personally haven't tested out the badge itself. The game is still fairly new. So these are the badges that I feel comfortable with going with as you play the game. If you feel like you need any other badge or you want to put any other badge, go ahead and do that. It's completely up to you. This is what I feel are the better badges that would work, you know, based on this player, right? So this is it right here, guys. This is the build. These are the badges that I would equip. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think, and of course make sure you guys go ahead and sub up to the channel. So make sure y'all go ahead and take care of that for me. Alright, it's your boy New York Man, and I'm out. Peace.